go, and then, you know, you can release him, I guess. Don't you feel great now? Like, yeah. So dumb. I love it. Wow. These socks. Halt, madam. I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. State your name and business, a Twilight Pretzel from Papa Sean. By the gods, forgive me. You could say this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe as long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Hey, my lights. Spineless basin, huh? Let's go over to this guy, give him a pretzel. Make sure he doesn't find all of our drugs, and, you know. I swear, officer. Western front clear. Eastern front clear. From me? From Papa Sean? A Twilight Pretzel. My favorite. How did he know? Can't fight on an empty stomach, now can I? Actually, I can fight on any stomach. I suppose I could say I have no stomach for fighting. Right. These guys are all so awkward. It's almost cringe. Servile, Sultan Swarm. Of course he's a Lalafell. Well, save me. Scorching days? Freezing nights? This post will be the end of me. A Twilight Pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing goddamn pretzel. I feel reborn. Like, he's like, ah! And like, he gets pretzel all over his face, but he doesn't notice. He's like kids. It's like, did you eat did you eat all that ice cream? And they're like, no, and there's just ice cream all over their face. No. Hello, Papa Sean. You've returned, and with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me, how fare our Sultan's sworn sentries? They have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles then, and stay a moment. There's more I would like to ask of you. Vanessa, I have just this moment. No! The time for concealment is past. The truth is, even before you had delivered those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. You see, they're all going to die in a cutscene. A young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting in the search. Alas, it seems they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives might join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Vanessa. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Praise the 12, I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thunalon is vast and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Lilydra. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan tree. Good luck. They probably might be Amalja and bandits and things that want to eat you over there. But don't worry, you've got this. I have faith in you. She's not good. No, you got this. $10. She dies. Alright, that's good. Cool. Alright, so we're over E. Oh, here you are. A hooded lullaby. Old Sultan tree. You're about to enter an instant's battle. Let's do this.
O Sultan tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear. Show yourself!
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Ah, you must be the one the Papa Shan mentioned. Congratulations on finding our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Let's do this. Okay, let's look at my directionals. I think only this one is directional. I should just stay over here. I see. Of course, you have to actually stun them before you can, like, pull off any, Stay close if you want me to heal you. He has healing powers, does he? Very nice. He's a paladin right now, I think. Monsters. Just a little more. Let's see this. Take him there.
Hear, feel, think. Crystal Bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe. light liveth in thy heart. Shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
Don't worry, you can do it. Okay, let's go. Let's go report to Papa Shan. As I pet my cat. Alright, Papa Shan, what's going on, my dude? Think that counts, you returned. You had us all so worried. You do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured, or worse? Why, her grace the Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But if I'd only given up, But I have already given you cause to weep, Papa Shan. You and the people of Ul'Dah. I mean, Ul'Dah. Please, you're not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It's not my place to make demands, my lady, but I beg you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize. For causing you undue worry, Papa Shan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Her maidservants and her bodyguards. I cannot thank you enough, Vanessa. I understand you fought bravely to protect Lady Lilybra from void-sent fiends. For your gallant service, you deserve all the riches in the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. I met a dude. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder? I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spends his days investigating oddities in the aether. Rather too fond of the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. As for you, Vanessa, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thunalon as you did to us today. Look how he breathes like this. Hello. Cisadora. Or Kisador, or Kikador. You're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise preoccupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to pay a debt of gratitude, which I owe to the owner of the Copper and Coffin. For this purpose, I purchased from Royal Plantations a prodigiously plump pumpkin, a particularly popular piece of produce. Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and proffer the pumpkin. You see, the scheduled shipment is from Nanawa Mines, for which I wait is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the Coffer and Coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the Royal Plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend to this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. Well, that's good. Well, let's go see what quest I can get from the Pugilist's Guild. Then we can go proffer that plump pumpkin. Hello, Harmon. Hitman. You've been training hard, Vanessa. Aye. I can tell from the lightness in your steps and the strength of your fists. Isn't he supposed to be old? I reckon you're ready for the next lesson. But before we begin, some warm-ups are in order. For this, I've scattered some gil across Ul'Dah. I want you to run around the city and pick it all up. Now, that's my money lying out there, so I want you to go about is like there's an Amalja warband at your heels. In other words, I want you to sprint. Of course, you can't go on sprinting indefinitely. Your body needs to rest for a while. And listen, after each burst of speed, this may sound elementary, but I'm telling you, as a pugilist, it's essential that you learn to pace yourself in a fight. Else, you're liable to get worn out. And when that happens, the fight's as good as over. And you'll be sorry if you had bet on yourself. No! So I've gone up to just A Realm Awoken, so A Realm Reborn post-game. But I haven't gotten to Stormblood or Heaven's Ward or anything like that. I think the farthest I've gotten is like Shiva. That was the first time I played, and then I decided to do Let's Plays of it. So, There's a ton. Like, I know I haven't hit the good stuff yet. What's generally considered the good stuff. But we intend to go all the way through Endwalker. Faded guild coins. I'm going to steal all these people's money. Thanks. And yeah, we're gonna have a good time. Yeah. Yeah, it should be a ton of fun, I think. Like, the nice part about the community in FF14 is that it's really good. It's a really nice community to be part of. So, I mean, it's not like playing WoW. Like, everyone's just talking about how terrible you are. But, you know, FF14's nice. Community is very welcoming. And generally the people are great. Wait, do we have to, like, steal from the bank? Alright, where's this faded money he's after? Yeah, this is going to be going up into a Let's Play series as well. If you guys are interested in that, cut into hour bits, uploaded daily. So everything should work out very nicely, I'm hoping. This could be above us. Or it could be in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Yeah, hopefully I can get all the way through Endwalker. I'm back in college, gotta do a new profession. So that'll be interesting, doing this while pursuing a master's degree. Won't have all the time I'd like, but you gotta do what you gotta do. The time you have. Alright. Yeah, the character that we're going to be doing right now, actually what we're doing is we're doing the starting level, we're doing the starting cities. So I just did Limsa. Now we're obviously doing Ul'Dah. Then for the character I'm going to go through the Realm Reborn MSQ with, that is going to be a Conjurer. So at level 15 I can just jump right in and be a healer. Get those sweet, sweet, like 2-second like party and like Duty Finder plays, you know? Alright. Oh nice, it's in the back, eh? And then we'll switch back over to our Scholar. You know, the thing that I really like about FF14 is that you can really do all the content with any combination of classes that, you know, are within the rules. So it doesn't really matter, even when you're looking at extreme content, what tank you have, what healers you have, what DPSs you have. So long as you have a combination and people at least have an idea of what they're, or at least dedicated to learning how to do the content, you can do anything in the game. So that's really nice. That's my money laying out there, lass. I think you to hurry up and pick it all up before some vulture swoops on it. Here you go. 500 gil, crikey. It's like, this is good for a week's worth of, I mean, well done, Vanessa. Now that you're all warmed up, we can see to your lesson, a trial to be precise. Take yourself to the Scorpion Crossing at Western Ladalon. There you'll find 4 large stones, the Trial Stones as they're called. I want you to deal each of those stones a solid bootshine combo. The impact will rouse the earth sprites that sleep within, which you must then defeat. If you find yourself hard-pressed, there's no shame in running away. You're still learning the ropes, after all. Once you've gotten your wind back, you can hurl yourself back into the fray once again. And remember this, strikes bring down opponents, but it's your footwork that keeps you standing. Now, off we go, Vanessa. Good luck. Yeah, I'm also doing, I'm also trying something different with my mic, with my microphone. So I'm hoping this sounds really nice. But, you know, never know. Could be awful. Alright. But yeah, on the YouTube we have Star Sector, Kenshi, a bunch of one-off games. There's the old now enlisted playthrough of this before I started streaming. There's all kinds of good stuff. It's also Fenway as well. Yeah, lots of good stuff on there. What are we after? Cactar, Orobon, nesting vultures. Let's go punch some rocks. Hello, Gagardi. If Cisadoa doesn't come calling soon, this particular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Here. Oh, so you're to deliver the decadent delight. If I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift, here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such we are always deluged with demand. Deluged means like a torrential downpour, for those of you who don't know. If you know the way to the coffering coffin, correct? It's beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for a place where local laborers lounge. Alright, that's where we kind of need to go anyway, right? What is that? Oh, it's just that's the materia dudes. Sounds good. Let's do this then. Oh, well, there's something that we need. Get over here. Come here. I need more. Yeah. Good. I got them. Yeah, don't need those. Alright. My cat has decided that now this is his time. It's his time, it's now or never. Hello, Roger. Drink for your lassie. Oh, you won't get better ale or spirits for your coin than at my place. What's that? Whee! Cisadoa. Cisadoa asked you to bring this to me? Heh. So even that foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. I reckon it's for the time I carried his drunk sod arse back home. But else, an honest-to-God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat. And it's starting to tell. It's starting to tell on their health. It'd be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for your help, Lassie. What is Blackbrush Station sorely undermanned? The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. Book by the name of O'Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assignment or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Oh, sounds good. Oh, that's over there. Okay, well, we'll go here, and then we'll go back over. They'll go over there and beat up some rocks. Take this rock. Hello, Warren. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are cell swords hired by Amagina and Sons Mineral Concerns to protect its interests. Our primary duties here are to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it can be messy work and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can mean the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an ill-equipped adventurer to an untimely demise. To see that your arms and armor are in order, when you are ready, present yourself to me again. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above. Alright, let's see if we have that. No. Well. Ah, second wind. So we can heal ourselves by lots. Cool. Well, in that case, we need to go to Central Tunnel. We actually need to go here. Oh, well, we can sort of just head there right now. I think. Yes. Yes, we can. Let's go. Take that, animal. You just run past and like punch a horse in the face as they're running past. Hey, completely unprovoked. It's just like, why? Actually gonna move that over to 4, I think, so I don't accidentally press it. Alright, off we go. The Western Tunnel to go and punch boulders. Alright, let's do this! I use bootstrap on the trowel. Hold this. Can you imagine? Like, you know, like the Marines goes around punching rocks, and then when animals come out of said rocks, they go and beat them up. Yeah, actually, that doesn't sound too far off. I mean, sure the Marines would do something like that. Okay, let's head into Ul'Dah. The Marines would just be like, alright, here's the plan. I need you to chew on these rocks. Need you to chew on these rocks. And, you know, stuff. Chew on these rocks while carrying this boulder up a mountain. They don't actually do that. But let's get the idea. Hello, Heaven. So you've given the Earth Sprites what for? Well done, Vanessa. By smiting stone and earth, you've forged unyielding weapons of your fists. So you're nigh endless fount of vigor. You're a nigh endless fount of vigor, Vanessa. Aye, just like myself in my younger days. This must be the promising recruit you've been telling me about. Well, of course she's promising. She's training under Hamoon. Holy Fists. That's a Master Haman. Vanessa, I don't believe I've introduced my assistant yet. This is Chokoto. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve as Master Hamon's right hand. Though there's still much more that I have yet to learn together. Together, let us strive for mastery of art. Chokoto joined the guild soon after I was made its master. She's my very first student. As a matter of fact, well, there was one other, to be sure, but let's not dwell on the past, Master. It was Vanessa's bright future we were discussing. Which reminds me, did you collect my gil from her? My gear's gotten rather worn down, and I do need the money for repairs. Yes, Vanessa's future is with us. Her future with us is indeed bright. If she keeps up her efforts, she may become the next Holy Fist. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When the time's ripe, I'll have another lesson for you. Alright, what gives us the... Actually, what are we currently wearing? Let's see. Level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5, level 5. We need something on our head. Haven't? We need something that's level 5 for our head. That's probably the eye patch. Okay, so we've done those. Let's teleport then. I did it! Let's go here. Black Brush Station. Alright. Wearing. Let's see if I'm good enough yet. So he's ready for your inspection. Good. Everything appears in order. Yet no, that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. I have had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Let's get to it then, shall we? 4 wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incidents. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through a tunnel by Fesca's watch, a tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a Kolben nest. So now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in the tunnel we dug. We practically deliver meals to their doorstep. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where the Kolbens hide. Use this silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures and slay them. Alright, it's time to go kill some animals. Let's go. But yeah, FF14 is great. The free trial is amazing for like what you get out of it, and I always like to invite people to play it. Like I've invited older people to play this game, and I've invited younger people to play it. Silver ore. Bring it on. That was easy. Imagine if you could accidentally attack yourself. Hello, Aaron. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free of Koblins. But our wagons should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruptions to ore shipments threaten not only the interest of Amangina and Sons' mineral concerns, but of Ul'Dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to the veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend a hand. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it there was a vast, untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of S0b. But that's not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be almost entirely ignorant of its existence. And even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw, of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wyson, and he's a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, the thaumaturges only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'Dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay the Sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard along which is invariably heard, belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished guilt upon the thaumaturges, and some claim that he devises new laws with the expressed intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice to say, if Wyston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventually may yet be a little ways off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Copper and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Wherein said that you were looking for work, mayhap you could meet Wyston and volunteer for his expedition. Well, that seems like a great idea, I guess. Uptown. Well, I could go burning up the Quartermain. Malma. Let's go here first. Hello, Wyston. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days, so if you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, the ones from Stone's Throw. I'll look after them when I have time to spare, and so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But with overseeing the search for the vein, I have barely a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Oh, I can convince them alright. Alright, let's go convince some children to go home. The way that they used to back in the 50s. I like playing Wyston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Here's some cookies. Now go home. Wyston's worried about us too. I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Starveling child. Starveling. Wyston's kind to us. I like him. It's from me? I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then it'd be gone. Tell Wyston thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. But Wyston always plays with us. Why wouldn't he come out and play? Wow, a ginger cookie! I better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Thank you, you cooks. You cooks. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, you'll have to carry me. Here's a cookie. A cookie? Well, if Wyston really wants me to go home, then all right. But I want two next time. Hello, Wyston. They're gone. Thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could have done more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it. But no shortage of contempt for the great, from the great and the good. I remember thinking things could only be better. You know, yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you can change the laws here, so I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they've been crying out for, and pay them fairly. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it our place within those walls. We found her! We found the vein, Wyston! You must come and see. Already? Amazing! We leave at once. You should join me, my friends. Come and bear witness to history in the making. I have a feeling those dudes were just hired to kill him. Like, it's called the Syndicate. I mean, they could call it the Yakuza. It would work just fine. Oh, you gotta come on over here. Yeah, we found it. Oh, I'm so happy I hired these Crips. What could go wrong? Alright, what's the sling sweep? Okay, so that's a stun. Cool. Yeah, we still need more. Well, what do you know? Sorry, nothing personal, kid. Those balls, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined, bloody city? God's damned idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? You'd strike it rich and get cozy with the Order? While the Masters of Ul'Dah looked on? No one crosses the Syndicate. The Syndicate? Finally sunk in, has it? Well, now look at this. Not all your friends deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. You won't have to die alone. O mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. Those balls! This ain't part of the plan, bloody hells! What does Lord Lodorito mean to do? Kill us too? Bring it on! Hold on. Nice. Gotcha. That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Oh, well, just in time. Damn, seems that